America, a nation in need of a true leader. Do you want a politician to go to Washington? Well, that's not me. I'm not saying I'm perfect, far from it. For example, I've struggled with alcohol, seriously struggled, on a daily basis, to this day. And by that I mean like on this day, like today. Specifically, I have struggled with how to hide the alcohol that I'm drinking while I'm driving. I had to put it way under the seat, like way under the seat. And when I veered down to grab the alcohol, I went off the road and I crashed through the employment parking lot at the Rustic Haven Wildlife Sanctuary. You might have heard that I've killed a lot of llamas. So what? The local paper called it a llama cost. I don't care about that. The llamas. Every one of them should be llama. But as I said, I've learned from my mistakes. I got my act together and I started my own small business, selling methamphetamine to high school students, mostly the lacrosse team, whom I might add had their best season ever until I bribed them to throw the semifinal game to win a bet that I had made to replace the money that was missing from a Ponzi scheme that I was running at the Thirsty Oak Hospice and Crematorium. A few of the old ladies just kept surviving and surviving and surviving, no matter what fumes and gases I pumped into the pinnacle hall. It was a medical miracle. Thanks a lot, Agnes. Just die. Die, Agnes. Die! But I don't mind telling you about that past because I am a straight shooter. Most of the time. Sometimes I miss, like when I tried to shoot my fat neighbor's pet ferret and hit the meaty part of her gigantic cankles instead. Or that time I threw the bowling ball at the plastic bag that I had filled with kittens, and it missed, and it rolled all the way down a hill, and then off of a cliff and down 350 feet, and it did land on a tent. I don't know what was in that tent, but it definitely made a really squishy noise. Like it was super loud and really wet. But now I have kids, and having children has a way of calming a man down. I'm just a dad. I do lots of dad stuff now. Sometimes I'll take the kiddos to their swimming lessons, and I'll drop them in the deep end before I make my way over to that maintenance closet that runs parallel to the girls' locker room. I mean, it wasn't me who put that hole there, but like, if there's a hole, you can be damn sure I'm gonna look through it. And don't tell me it's creepy, because you can see the same stuff on the internet. By that, I mean I record the stuff from the locker room and then post the footage on the internet. Plus, I have way worse stuff on a hard drive. Yet, in spite of all my shortcomings, there's one undeniable truth that qualifies me to receive your vote at this critical time. I am not Joe Biden. Like, I'm 0% Joe Biden. I'm not him. Anyone other than him. Do you get it? Like, worst case scenario, I'll be the second worst president you've ever had. I mean, my son's like 14 years old. He just started doing heroin. He hasn't even tried a lot of the drugs. He's sleeping with hookers, but he hasn't impregnated any of them yet. We have no idea how this turns out. Maybe it'll even be positive. Maybe I won't trade national secrets for his freedom. Who knows? At least there's a chance I won't screw the country up. Vote for me. Vote for anyone other than this guy. His name is Joe Robinette Biden. His middle name's literally Robinette. How can we have a president that has a name Robinette? Just stop this nonsense. Anything but 4 more years of this guy. Please, I beg of you. Oh, and by the way, it was my cocaine in the White House. Send me back to Washington, D.C., and I'll pick it up with my nose.